Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Thank you guys for stopping by today and spending just a little bit of your time with me. A warm welcome to everyone. I'm excited about today's video. This is my personal list of what can make us look older as mature women. What fashion styles, what makeup, and a few other things in there that I personally think can be a little bit aging. Now please, take this all with a grain of salt. It's just my opinion. It's your body, it's your fashion, it's your makeup, it's your wardrobe. Wear what you want, do what you want, and I know you will. I do hope I'm not going to offend anybody with my opinions. They're simply my opinions. As I said, please take it with a grain of salt. So I found 20 things that I believe can make you look a little bit older or a bit aging. As I said, just my opinion. So the first two have nothing to do with fashion or makeup. The first one is posture. I think posture is really important at any age. I have to constantly remind myself to keep my shoulders back. I do think it makes a difference to stand tall and not to slouch. Okay, so the next one is stop doing the resting bitch face so much. Okay, we all do resting bitch face sometimes. Smiling is about releasing those good endorphins. You know what it's like when somebody smiles at you. You might be not having the best of the day and someone smiles at you and it forces you to smile back. It can really change your mood. We've all seen those courses or those classes where people go to laughing classes. They all get together and laugh and laugh. And I think that's fantastic because research has shown that once again, laughter definitely is the best medicine. If you've been a bit down lately and you're finding that you're not smiling that often, if you're taking life a little bit seriously because there's some heavy stuff going on in the world right now, try smiling occasionally. Try to force yourself to smile. It really will help you lift your mood. So the next one I've got is wearing wings. Okay, not wings like an angel wings, but eyeliner. Putting the wings out the side. I think unless you've got fantastic eyes, if you've had, well, cosmetic surgery and a busload of Botox, or you're just genetically blessed with fantastic eyes around the side where you don't have crepey eyes and crow's feet like I do, I think a moderate wing can look great if you've got great skin around your eyes. The big heavy dark lines sweeping up here on the side of your eyes, it's only going to draw attention to your wrinkles. And your moderate eyeliner, wing, sure. The big heavy ones, no, I don't think they suit mature women. The next one is hair teasing. Okay, I'm not talking about just moderately teasing your hair because I like to have height on the top of my hair and I'm really guilty of not attending to that or putting in volume lifting products. I'm talking about over teasing your hair in the kind of the 1980s look and adding huge amounts of volume to your hair. I'm just talking about hair teased up too big. I think it looks dated and I think that can show your age. Okay, here's another one that's a little bit controversial, is wearing all black. I love all black and I love to wear all black sometimes. But the key is when you wear all black, you have to do it in a very stylish way because wearing a really lovely color that brings out your skin tone is going to give you life. Adding a little bit of color, even if it's a neutral color like a lovely warm camel color. Even wearing navy sometimes is less harsh, it's more soft and it can give you a lift to your hair, to your skin and all those gorgeous jewel tones. Think about teal greens. There's some gorgeous teal greens that you could wear. Add a little bit of color. Being too tanned. Well, I think we should all have stopped sunbaking a long time ago. I know I did. Still too late, but I'm glad I stopped. Looking overly tanned or using too much fake tan. I'm talking about hitting that fake tan too heavily, too many layers on, or getting spray tans or sunbaking. I think overly tan, particularly if you're fair, I think can be aging. Being particularly overdressed in the daytime. Now I'm talking about wearing your heels, wearing some sparkles, just dressing up to the max, glamming out to the max in the daytime when you might be doing very ordinary things. If you're constantly dressing like that, for some reason, I find that a little bit aging. I leave that look for special events, for date nights, not that I'm having any lately, I'd love to be, parties, going out to dinner, out for evening. But dressing like, well, more or less evening attire in the day. And the same goes for makeup. False eyelashes in the daytime, I'm really not a fan of that, and wearing heavy makeup in the daytime when you're just going out, as I said, and doing ordinary things. Now this is really different if you're going to a special luncheon or an event in the day, but I mean constantly wearing lots of makeup in the daytime, and particularly those false eyelashes. Long fake nails, really long ones like claws. I don't like them, and particularly if they have nail art on them. But just having those really long claws, I don't like it, and I think it's aging, and as I said, with nail art, even worse. This is one look I'm really not very fond of. I was watching a TV show recently and it reminded me of this look. It's on Stan and it's called Hacks. I think it's Hacks or Hack. It's about a mature comedian who's trying to keep in the game. Well, her dress style I found very aging, and what it was is lots of bright colors, lots of prints, but loose flowing kaftans, kimonos. It was all going on with big chunky jewelry thrown in, big earrings, big necklaces. It was so over the top, particularly when it's baggy and loose and flowing. A printed kimono over the top and a scarf thrown around that, big chunky earrings and the rest of the jewelry, bracelets, you name it. And also the huge sunglasses with the diamantes on the side thrown in as well. OTT. This is what I mean, too many bright colors. Dangly earring, chunky jewelry, big rings, bracelets, all colors. Pinks and blues and different looks going on. It's just too much. It's way too much. This one you might not agree with. I think this is really just personal. It's too many earrings in your ear. And I don't mean 2 or 3. I mean earrings all the way up your ear, hanging off the top, hanging off the side, studs here, sleepers everywhere, just too many earrings. I think that look is passé. I think it's dated. It was on trend quite a few years ago. I'm talking about 15 years ago probably. I don't like that look anymore. Wearing 6, 7, 8, 10 earrings all the way up their ears, I personally think it's dated. I have to throw in capri pants with tunics. Have we got the message yet? Stop wearing capri pants. I said that when I first started doing my videos 3 years ago, and I would still see women wearing capri pants on YouTube and off YouTube, and I had stopped wearing them a very long time ago. In fact, I never liked them very much, but particularly with long tunics. It's a very dated look, and it will make you look matronly and definitely older. I don't like mum jeans. I just really dislike them. Because I have a bit of a rule. If you wore it the first time around, you've got to be careful how you wear it the second time around, or should you even wear it the second time around. I don't find mum jeans flattering on anyone. I like relaxed look jeans. I like the boyfriend jeans. I don't like those super high-waisted, they're often puffy in the front, mum jeans. This is my personal one. Super high-cut swimwear on the legs. When the leg is really high cut, I'm talking Baywatch high cut. Remember Pammy Anderson in that incredible red one piece? And she wore them right up over the hip or on the hip. Well, it was above the hip actually. And that was a real trend back in, when was that? Was that the 80s? I know the idea of wearing your swimwear high, like that, high in the leg, will elongate your legs and make your legs look longer. Now, I wear mine a little bit higher, definitely do, but no way am I wearing them up above my hip anymore. Over-plucked, skinny, thin line, heavy thin line eyebrows. And even worse, in my opinion, is tattooed eyebrows that have gone really wrong, that are just too heavy for your face. It's always safer to get your eyebrows tinted than to get them tattooed. I don't know if women are into getting them tattooed anymore, but that was a real trend for some times, and I saw some tragic results from that. Too many frills, bows, and ruffles, and lace, and organza, and it's all going on, particularly if it's in bright pink or baby pink. I just really don't like anything that fussy. A little frill here and there, a bow here and there, done stylishly, but when it's all going on at once and the fabric is puffing out and there's frills and there's lace, as I said, and I don't know, for some reason it looks worse in pink. I know this one is quite controversial, pantyhose. I know some women still like to wear them. I get that, and if you do, you go for it. You wear your pantyhose. You just got to be a little bit careful how you wear them. Now, some people say wearing elastic pants can make you look older. I have some pants that are elasticated in the waist, but once again, it's how you wear them. Generally speaking, elastic pants, well, it is how you wear them. Here's one that I'm guilty of because I find this really hard to obtain the right shade. Wearing the wrong color foundation. It is really hard for most women to find a really good match with their skin. There is nothing worse than your skin looking really orange, and a lot of those foundations tend to throw strong oranges or strong pinks, or some of them will make you look too pale. This one's a personal choice, overdrawn lips. I wear lip liner, but I try not to wear it too much stronger than the color of my lipstick. I don't always wear it exactly the same because it's pretty hard to match them up, but when it's really a strong color lip liner and a much lighter color lipstick, and women really go for it, making the line quite thick around their mouth. If you've got lines and crevices on the top of your lips, it will draw attention to them. I don't like the heavy, dark, overdrawn lip liner myself. I've stopped counting, but I will say pastel florals. You have to be a little bit careful of pastel florals. I've seen them in boho styles and they can look great, but you have to be careful. If they're a bit preppy or a bit conservative looking, they can be aging, in my opinion. The last one I'm going to mention, but I won't go into this because I intend to do a whole separate video about this. Some of you would have heard of advanced style, and it's awesome. It can be awesome, but you really have to know what you're doing. I have to say some of the outfits look very costumey, and I know they're fun, I know they're exciting, I know they're creative, I know they're interesting, but I think they can be aging. I think some of these women look so much older in some of these outfits. Some of them are just too much. They've gone too far with them. I think the whole advanced style look is, you have to be very careful. I think it can be done well, but I think it takes a lot of practice, a lot of talent to do that really well. And the Betsy Johnson look. I love Betsy Johnson and I love her fashion. But when she styles herself and what she wears herself, because she's not young anymore, I don't know what age she is, sometimes she nails it, it suits her personality. There's very few women that can pull that look off. If you're trying to be Betsy Johnson, be careful and don't be fooled by Betsy Johnson, because her fashion is not budget. You're not going to find that look in Kmart or Target, and the same with Advanced Style. They've got lots of designer fashion that they're wearing in there, and expensive fashion. There is an Australian lady, Sarah Jane Adams. Sometimes she looks phenomenal. She's very popular. Other times I just think she looks so costumey. I'm not saying I don't love the style, I just think you have to be extremely careful how you wear it, and you've got to be very confident with your styling. Okay, gorgeous people, thank you so much for watching my video. Enjoy your day, everyone. Bye bye now.